In this example, we have a very simple 3D model on which we developed some toolpaths in Mastercam. There are also some custom levels on which we placed the part model, the stock model, and the models that constitute the fixturing. So all these levels will be used later on by the extractor. Let's take a look at the toolpaths. There are some 3+2 axes pocketing. There's also some 5 axes swerving and some drilling. Notice that none of these toolpaths produced any errors whatsoever. Let's demonstrate. We'll start by posting all the toolpaths defined in this Mastercam file. We will use CamPost, but it'll be a post processor that does not have the ability to detect collisions. It'll be just the same as a generic post in any other CAM system. The post produces a G-code. We could take a look at the resulting list, see some of the details structured by tool, by travel summary, errors, or diagnostics. This being done, we will go to the next step. Well, after taking a look at the G-code that has been produced, we will go to the next step, which consists in verifying the G-code using a G-code simulation package. In this case, we will use CE, the control emulator from ICAM. The extractor identifies the levels that we mentioned before and allows us to identify the part as being part, the stock as being stock, and the elements of the fixture as fixture. The extractor also identifies all the tools that were used in Mastercam and allows us to generate the data and start the control emulator. When the control emulator starts, we'll see the machine. At the bottom we have an interface that allows us to navigate through different panels. We could jog the axes. So I'm jogging the x-axis, the y, the z, and as I come down, I produce a collision. Notice that when collisions occur, the elements that collided turn red. Let us reset all the axes to their original position and start simulating the file. Watch what happened. At this point, and as you will see in many other situations throughout the program, the machine collides again. All these collisions are based on the fact that the post processor strictly translated the data from Mastercam into G-code without the ability to know in advance about these collisions, about the kinematics of this particular machine and the oversized dimensions of its spindle. Again, not knowing these things, the G-code is simply transposing the information from Mastercam into machine information, and thus results in collisions.